Alright y'all, in this series I'm talking about players who I believe will be on a different team in 2023. I picked out two teams that I believe that they have a possibility of being on, not talking about the team that they're currently on. I'm not taking in consideration cap salaries or anything like that. I'm just here to have some fun. We're talking about two possibilities for each player. Alright, the guy we're going over today is going to be D'Onta Foreman. Yeah, the Foreman's kind of the journeyman of the NFL right now. He's 2 years in Houston, 2 years in Tennessee, ended up with Carolina, and actually had a good season, the best season he's ever had with Carolina after the trade of Christian McCaffrey. It was kind of known to be, oh, Chuba Hubbard's team. No, Foreman came in and he started running like a hoss. The dude started going ham sauce, and probably starting around week 7 or so. He was starting to put up some 100 yards games. He had 5 100-yard games throughout the season, and he was running really hard. I think that Carolina ends up getting D'Onta Foreman back on this team, but for the sake of this series, we can't put the guy back on the same team. So I found two landing spots for him that could be absolutely fantastic. I think D'Onta Foreman finally found his legs. He finally found out what he could do in the NFL, and I think he's going to be a very good running back. And yes, you heard it here. He can be a 1,000-yard rushing running back in 2023, whether it's with the Panthers or these two teams that I'm about to say. So the first team I got him going to right now would be the Las Vegas Raiders. I do see Josh Jacobs maybe possibly returning, but if he ends up moving on, you have D'Onta Foreman coming in here, hard-nosed running, kind of fits that Raiders hard-nosed type of play style, you know, with all those guys in the stands really wanting that hard, gritty kind of games. And I think D'Onta Foreman could give him that. I mean, you can see how tough this guy was when he was ejected from his last game that he played in. D'Onta Foreman could bring the Raiders a running game that can kind of continue on with what Josh Jacobs did this year when he ran for over 1,600 yards. I think D'Onta Foreman could come in here, kind of plug and play, be the number 1 guy here, and could be a really good player on your fantasy team with the Raiders. Now, the second guy I see him going into here would be the Miami Dolphins. You put D'Onta Foreman on the Dolphins team, I think it's going to be pretty good. I think he doesn't have to be the workhorse, be-it-all type of guy, especially when you got Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle on the outside. But D'Onta Foreman can give you the yards needed. I mean, they need a running back really bad, and I think D'Onta Foreman could be a cheaper option they could go to and could be really good for the Dolphins in 2023. As always, thank you for watching the video. If you didn't hit that subscribe button yet, hit that subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. And if you'd like to know what I think about Alexander Mattison, just click right here. See you next time.